Actually, not any crime. I tell you what, it's expensive because we're house hunting right now, and I'm looking for a sale. It's expensive. I'm about to hook 2 trailers up and put them beside each other and cut out the wall.
Hey, I told you guys that Deion wasn't getting paid. My man can't even afford to live there. We coming. Guys, we're going to talk about today how Coach Deion has now flipped a 4-star athlete from visiting Michigan this weekend to visit Colorado.
Another one.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hightop Sports. I'm your host, Stephen Sean Walker. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn the bell on. We're on the road to 7,000 subs, so it means a lot for your love and support. And let's get into it. So obviously, Coach Prime has been on the move since he arrived in Colorado, and a lot of people are like, it's over the top. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. But you got to understand something and realize how important everything that he's done thus far is going to eventually pay off. As a Gator fan, I watched this happen last year as Coach Billy stepped into the Florida Gator role in early December. He had to get to work fast, and he had to make things happen quickly. At the time, I want to say Florida was in the 30 or 40 as a ranked in recruiting. When Deion took over, Colorado was ranked 70th. Now they're on up to 56, possibly will be in the top 50 if they land the 4-star recruit Malachi Coleman, who just decided not to go to Michigan and visit, but come to Colorado. The reason I bring Billy into this situation is because, look, Coach Billy, great coach, doesn't have the same name recognition as Coach Prime does. Now, the school that he's going to has way more pull than Colorado does. So you've got 2 caveats here, right? Obviously. But Coach Billy was able to come in and put Florida into a top 20 class, made them rank 17th, and did extremely well in the portal by bringing his own guys, making things happen right away. Now, as for Colorado's current team, 21 of pre-Sanders guys is now down to 9. So he is cleaning house like he said he would. He's bringing luggage, and it's Louis. The young man that he had flipped from Michigan this weekend is Malachi Coleman, okay, who was originally committed to Nebraska, but decommitted once Mark Rule became the head coach. But he did state that he's still in close communication with Mark Rule and Nebraska. He is the #1 recruit coming out of Nebraska, so don't give him out Nebraska just yet. But this late visit, this late flip to Colorado is massive. Again, he's ranked 2nd basically in just athlete because he plays both sides of the ball. They didn't necessarily put him as a safety or an edge or whatever it may be. And he's ranked 84th in the country. So a top 100 player. Guess how many 4-star athletes Colorado had last year? 0. And now he's already got 1, and he's got a 2nd one visiting, and he has multiple offers out there. And again, I know they're just offers, but he's playing the game for a reason. I believe he's sending an offer because he feels that he has a reasonable choice and an actual opportunity to get this done. Look, everyone's laughing at it, thinking it's going to be a joke. I believe what he's been able to do thus far, again, he doesn't have much time. He has essentially up until February, which is the last signing day. For somebody who just came out of this with a first-year coach, that's when Billy really made his cheddar. He got a lot of guys done in that back half that couldn't find a home, that didn't know where they were going to go, and he signed them and got things moving later on. So, look, there's still plenty of time in a sense for him to get it done. And then Billy also brought a few of his guys, a handful of his guys from his hometown, from his previous school, was able to get his stuff established pretty quickly, and then also worked a little bit into the transfer portal as well outside of his school to put a product in the field that was promising. It looked like, hey, there is a future there in Florida. I believe Deion's going to do that and then some, especially in a conference like the Pac-12, which doesn't have the same type of level of talent that the SEC does. Florida had one of the hardest schedules this year. Colorado has a little bit of an easier schedule, especially next year, because after TCU, they have the easier part of the Pac-12 in their first 6 games. It's going to be interesting. We're going to keep up with it as we have this entire time. I'm loving every second of it. I hope you guys are. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn the bell on, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.